Begin now with Nathan Carmen, who is now moments away from facing a judge in federal court on charges that he killed his mother during a deep-sea fishing trip. After nearly 6 years, the Department of Justice will arraign Carmen in what is now his home state of Vermont. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Matthew Campbell is live from the federal courthouse in Rutland. And Matthew, we know this is certainly a case with so many twists and turns that people have really been watching for years now.
Yeah, Karen, and there's also a Connecticut connection as well. Nathan Carmen grew up in Middletown, and 3 years prior to his mother's disappearance, that fatal fishing trip, his grandfather was found murdered in his Windsor home. Now, court documents are saying flat out that Nathan Carmen killed his grandfather, but he's not being charged with any of that today. Today is all about focusing on his mother, Linda Carmen's disappearance and Nathan's quest for her money. On September 17, 2016, Nathan Carmen and his mother Linda left a Rhode Island dock and took their 31-foot boat way offshore out to Block Canyon. Linda would never be seen again. 7 days later, Nathan would be found floating on a life raft. The amazing rescue and survival story soon turned to suspicion. For years, investigators tried to determine if Nathan was connected to Linda's disappearance. They also tried to determine if Nathan was connected to his grandfather's homicide in 2013. Court documents show 87-year-old John Shakalos was found shot twice in his Windsor home with a Sig Sauer while he slept. After Shakalos's death, Carmen inherited more than $500,000. Department of Justice officials say Carmen went through that money and by fall of 2016 was, quote, low on funds. According to the indictment released Tuesday, Carmen arranged to go on the fishing trip where he planned to kill his mother. Years went by and that was never proven. Meanwhile, Carmen was fighting several legal battles in court. He tried to collect an $85,000 insurance claim on the boat but was denied and then sued by the insurance company. Nathan's aunt also took him to court trying to block the $7 to $8 million he was set to have inherited after Linda's death. It's unclear what new evidence prompted a grand jury to indict Carmen now after all these years, but he is being charged with murder on the high seas as well as fraud charges. All right, so that murder on the high seas charge, that carries a mandatory life sentence. The fraud charges, that goes all the way up to 30 years per charge. Now, I want to go ahead and show you this black car here. Just minutes ago, this is where we believe Nathan Carmen got out of this car, and he is now in court. So again, his arraignment, it is scheduled for 1 o'clock this afternoon. We will be inside court, and we'll have live updates starting tonight at 4 o'clock. That is the latest live here in Rutland, Vermont. Matthew Campbell, Channel 3 News.